Mia looks really well and coming fresh off a good win at Belton. So
it's a real family affair here. Got everybody here?
Yeah, little fella, Otis, he's here, and yeah, that's good fun.
Good stuff, great. Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
That's Tim Price talking after his test on Ringwood Skyboy, scoring 25.8. Next now, Lauren Kiefer's come in, the 40-year-old, 30-year-old American, I should say, on Veronica, a 16-year-old bay mare owned by Team Rebecca, is a 16-year-old Dutch-bred mare by Pacific, out of a mare by former Olympic dressage stallion Ferro. There you go.
Well, I really like the picture. I love the fact that everybody started to analyse the judges. A great friend of mine, Carolyn Mellor in Ireland, has asked that the judge at H moves to Ireland and judges them always. I don't think she's exactly saying there could be better judges in Ireland. Peter, it's time you judged at their nationals.
National Championships?
Yes. There I've asked him. He's booked out to 2020 probably. So what flag's that, Rupert?
What?
American.
American.
Ah.
She's American.
She's American. Well, she's a lovely canter.
Well, I told you she's...
I love mares.
Were you not listening, hanging on?
No, I wasn't. I was reading the text messages.
I tell you, they were
far
finished,
more important.
They retired last year at Badminton, but they finished 17th at 12th at Burley last year.
Is it slightly kinder? Have you walked the course yet?
The course? Me walking the course?
Yes. Well, do you a lot of good.
I mean, I've been around it. The consensus, there will be areas where there will still be some soft patches. And talking of the course, if you are walking the course, please keep outside the ropes, because obviously, as I say, it has been raining. A lot of you on a glorious sunny afternoon are walking the park to see what is in store. Please keep outside of the ropes. Housekeeping done, back to the test.
Right, well, I'm now going to watch this on the monitor and see whether I see things differently. I thought it was straight on the centre line. I think it's showing uphillness.
Nice transition back.
Very good transition. Forward. Relaxed in the tail, ears pricked, good outline, polished the highest point.
Can I say they scored 24.7 at Burley last year, so they won't be far away.
Well, without you wouldn't have to say anything. A circle might have been slightly too small, but this is good.
It's a lovely horse, a very nice type of horse. Conformation looks really nice, beautifully put on neck.
And she looks really relaxed and happy. Oh, blast. And the oh, blast, that's not swearing, is it, Rupert?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Good. It lost the rhythm as it crossed over the three-quarter line.
Blast has never been a swear word in my book, but she was finished Badminton last year in 17th, scoring 25.3 as an opening salvo.
Very nicely into the right half pass. Good flexion, bending, crossing. Just don't scurry around the circle. A little bit quick, maybe, Peter, just a little bit.
Yes.
Could take in a deep breath on it. Tiny little bit too much flexion, possibly. What do you think? I'm looking at the screen now.
Yes, I mean, I think she's doing a good job. I mean, that extended trot was the only blip there. It's obviously a very nice horse, a good mover.
Do you see, Peter, the ground on your monitor? Because now I can actually see my screen because the sun isn't into it. The ground is a little bit poachy in corners.
Yes, it does look like it's getting that way. But it means it's been trodden on rather a lot and starting to get a bit deeper.
You hear that in racing terms, Rupert. Poached, not poaching.
No.
Poached. The growing is poached.
No. Never heard the word
it's
in
an
all my years.
old-fashioned term. Oh, I give up. Shoot me now.
Poached.
So here she's trying to keep the concentration. The mare already looking a little bit round the right-hand side, listening. She's very tactful there with the aids because the jog is coming in. It didn't. She held it, utterly relaxed for the rein back. See that? Just that bit of anticipation with the scurry back and the canter strike off.
Yes, not such an easy movement there for her to ride. The horse was quite tense. So it won't be super marks for that, I don't think. I mean, the halt was nice, and then she stepped forward before she reined back. Yeah, so we've got good marks for the halt, and then the rein back not so good.
except that Christoph has given it the 7s. Sue is stuck to the 5.5. I might have been to the 6. Human nature makes this dressage judging difficult because I'm really wanting to give this mare higher marks. I know she won't be the leader, but there is so much to like.
Yes, it was a nicely positioned half pass. She could be more through in the contact. When I say that, she could be accepting the contact a little more. Nice there in the half pass to the right. The changes so far have been nice. Oh.
She gave a sneeze at the wrong moment.
Yeah, I should do it.
And you've put a curse on that.
Yeah.
So that change wasn't good, but the forwardness and the uphill in the extended canter and the downward transition all would gain marks in that. Peter, we got a 4.5 and a 7, and we're going to get an awful lot of flack on social media today for not being as brave in questioning which judge saw it right.
I think for the flying change where she made a mistake, I think it was the 4.5, wasn't it?
It was.
Do you know who the last American winner was of badminton?
A lovely change.
We also have two differences of opinion in the stretching on the circle. 2 8.5s, nearly very good, and then 1 6.
So, Lauren Kiefer, thinks I'm going to go answer.
Really nice mare.
I'll answer that question for you.
Yes, you answer it. What was your question?
Who was the last American to win? And it was 21 years ago, David O'Connor on custom made, and 2 years prior to that, Bruce Davidson won it on Eagle Line.
You probably like talking to yourself, so it's all right, isn't it? To answer your own questions.
Oh, Pammy. Oh, dear. Anyway.
Have we got somebody very famous coming now?
Quite famous. She's done quite well in her career as well. But Lauren Kiefer has done well here. We'll wait on her score because next, and
good end marks, so it will be a good score.
Well, Lauren Kiefer been given a warm hand as she leaves now this sun-drenched baked arena, which has still got poached bits in it. Now it's the new term of the day. But we'll wait on her score because next in on Billy Beware is the first lady to win the Rolex Grand Slam, and of course this week, if you're not aware, Oliver Townend could be the third person to win it. He's only the second rider, he's the first rider to have a second crack at winning it, which is a testament to his skill. And there is the score, 25.0 for Lauren Kiefer. That was the cheer from the Americans in the crowd, or many others as well, and her supporters, because she's moved into second, and well,
but she's an international judge. Has just informed me you can say poached.
I'm sure you can in dressage, but you asked me about racing, and I've never heard the phrase used about Ascot. They say, well, they're coming into the home straight on the poached.
So she should have kept you there.
She came second in Kentucky last week.
American rider, Lauren Kiefer.
34 years ago.
What happened?
1984. 34 years ago. Come on, that's arithmetic, you guys. I was third and sixth in my first badminton.
Not bad then.
Worked quite as well as he should have been, and Lauren Kiefer coming to the leg. The great Veronica, owned by the Rebecca Syndicate from Montana.
Been a real faithful campaigner to her, this horse.
Yeah, and was previously ridden by Karen O'Connor. Ooh, long reins. But the horse knew its job, his experience, and it was finger touch control from Lauren. The nice thing is she looks as though she's quickening a little bit here. At Burley in September, I was a bit tough on her for having so many time faults, having done a brilliant dressage test. Again, great dressage test. She just needs to up the gear that little bit.
Of course, she actually based herself with Janelle Price just so she could start getting inside the time. But it didn't work.
Lauren Kiefer at the mound.
And we'll take the left-hand jump. Goes clear.
Very quick through there, didn't waste any time.
Now, you're the consultant to the US equestrian team, Ian.
Here we go, right? Yep.
And as you say, you gently told her that she needed to get a move on after Burley last year. Is she pressing on a little more positively as you'd hoped?
She looks more positive. I hesitate to say she's going quickly enough, but she's certainly upped the gear considerably since Burley. She looks much more competitive.
And is this horse capable of
very.
posting a good time?
He's been twice second at the Rolex Kentucky 3-day event, so she has rather. So I mean, she's very capable, the horse. But they had a few mishaps, and sadly, you know, horse and rider ended on the floor once or twice. And I think Lauren quite sensibly took the pressure off and let the horse get its confidence back and jump some clear rounds. And maybe now is the time to say, come on, then let's have a go.
Now you get a pretty good idea as to where she is on time relative to the target at this split.
Pretty good actually, not bad at 8 seconds. And she's gone the quick route. She's certainly very capable. She's a very fast mare, this. Second element, but she had to really work to come out. But I think as the course goes on, he'll get more confident. Lauren Kiefer coming to the Vicarage V. It's good to see that. Wasted no time, just kept the rhythm beautifully over that.
Just a reminder, if you've just joined us, Michael Young is currently in the lead on Sam, bidding to reprise that success of 2 years ago. Finished on a score of 30.7 with 6 time penalties to add to his dressage. But Lauren Kiefer was motoring along quite nicely last time we saw her split time, and she's already at fence 27.
And nicely angled over the table.
Pippa Funnel has now been given penalties.
I think that's only fair, I have to say.
Thompson and Sarnavo comes down towards the Huntsman's Close at fence 6. Takes the A element, most competitors on the direct route. And it looks like Virginia Thompson's going to do the same thing as he gets the B element. Also the C.
Veronica getting very close to the end of the course now. Big jump over the bullfinch. Almost tried to clear the whole thing instead of jumping through it. Final tricky combination down the hill, right hand turn with the ground dropping away to the left.
The Devico quad bar with 20 penalties at the C.
Very nice. And now it's time to kick on.
If you look
3 fences to go.
Just going back to those nasal strips, what do they do exactly, Ian?
Well, they encourage the nostril to open up and helps the horse breathe better. It's what old men wear in bed when they stop them snoring, when their wives are not very happy with them as well.
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
Yeah, it may well be. And also runners put them on when they're running the marathon. It just helps open up the nasal passage, get more intake of oxygen.
This girl has been quick.
Considerably faster than Burley. Well done, Lauren Kiefer and Veronica. I'll forgive her now. That's all right. That was pretty good. Into 3rd place. Great result.
Just Michael Young. Here is a rider representing the United States of America. This is Lauren Kiefer riding Veronica. A much more swashbuckling round cross-country yesterday. 34.6. Left her in overnight 7th place. And again, we await Mr. Chunky and Pouring McCarthy is still being reshod.
Well, Claire quite correctly points out that the 3 clear rounds have been from British riders. This could be the first one from a rider from overseas. Lauren Kiefer and Veronica cut in at fence 2, jumped across it on the angle, saving time. Such a great little competitive horse, this. That was a very lucky rub. It bounced in the cups, but it didn't come down. Sometimes that's quite fortuitous. The horse had a little rattle. He might just think about going a little higher the next time, and sadly got one out there. Unusual for this combination.
Drops her below Tom McEwen.
Beautifully through the combination.
Well, that's unfortunate for Lauren Kiefer, dropping below Tom McEwen, but it's been a fabulous badminton for her.